Hey girl, hey. What's up guys? Cece back with another video, and as you guys can see from the title, I'm super excited. I'm super pumped because we're starting a new challenge today. Real quick, I'm interrupting this program to let you guys know that my favorite water bottle is on sale right now. thecoldestwater.com. I will have the water bottle link down below along with their website and my discount code, you guys. They're having an amazing summer sale right now, so make sure you check them out. This is my favorite water bottle. Ice stays in here for 2 days plus. Water stays cold for 2 days plus. And it's just such an amazing water bottle. Anytime I open it, the water is nice and cold and ready for me to drink. You guys see me use this water bottle all the time, along with my purple one, my gray one, my blue one, my black one. Like, you guys see me use this water bottle all the time, and I'm always hyping up the coldest water, and for good reason. So make sure you guys check them out. Link is down below in the bio. All right, back to the challenge. So what's up guys, it's your girl Cece, just a regular girl trying to live a fit girl's lifestyle, and we're headed where? Y'all know where we headed, to the gym. But today we're starting a new challenge, okay? In case you just blindly clicked on the video and didn't look at the challenge, don't know what we're doing, we are gonna walk 15,000 steps a day for 7 freaking days, you guys. 15,000 steps. To put that in perspective, I go to the gym most days, whether it is Orange Theory, which is running. Every time I go to Orange Theory, I'm hitting 2 miles. And then every time I go to the gym, I at least walk a mile. Okay? So my average steps for the day, is only 7,500 steps. Those are my average steps for the day. My goal, my ultimate goal, like sustainable goal, is 10,000, but I don't hit that very often, you guys. So my average steps are around, it's really around 7,300, and I just feel like I can do better. So I thought if I stretched myself and we walked 15,000 steps a day, every day, that would help me get started on my ultimate goal of 10,000, and just let me know how sustainable it is as well. So of course we have on our trusty Apple Watch, and we're gonna head to the gym. I'll tell you once we get to the stop sign how many steps I have so far, because it ain't that many yet. But so far I have 772 steps, so we still have about 14,228 steps to go before we hit our goal for the day. And I'll be taking you guys with me throughout the entire week, and we'll just kind of talk about how I'm feeling and what that's looking like. If you walk 10,000 plus steps a day every single day, let me know in the comments down below your favorite way to get in your steps, because that's what I'm most afraid of, is that I don't know just how I'm gonna get in these steps every single day. I do have a desktop treadmill now, as I showed you guys I think in the last video, so that's gonna definitely be a huge factor this week. But every single day 15,000 steps, that's gonna be a lot, you guys. And so we're gonna really have to challenge ourselves. Y'all gonna be keeping me motivated, and we'll see what we feel like at the end of the week. I'm so excited to be doing this video, you guys. I weighed in this morning.
You know how sticky it get, ayy. You know how sticky it get, ayy. You know how sticky it get. Home hanging on my neck. The bracelet matches a set. My brother named is $10. Stop all that back and forth over the net. My mama wish I would've went corporate. She wish I would've went exec. I still turn to a CEO, so the lifestyle she respect. Ayy, 2 sprinters to Quebec. Cherie, où est mon bec? They only giving niggas +1, so I never pull up to the Met. You know I gotta bring the set. You know I gotta bring the G-Block.
This is the heaviest I have ever been in my life. And when I say in my life, I mean in my life. Like, I have carried 3 whole children to term. One baby was 6 days late, and I wasn't that big, y'all. Now I realized I was a lot younger when I carried two of those children. I was close to 10 years younger, and I was only 3 years. I was 3 years younger when I carried the last one, but still, I've never been this heavy in my life. I don't like it, and this is why I hate getting on the scale. I've talked to you guys about this before. The scale is just so demeaning sometimes, and like I almost wanted to cry when I saw that number. I know I've put on a lot of muscle, way more muscle than I had before. Even last year, I put on a whole lot of muscle, but the scale is just so demeaning sometimes, and it made me feel like shit when I saw that number, and I don't want to feel like that. And this is why I hardly get on the scale. I haven't gotten on the scale in a while, and I try not to focus on that because it will really hurt your feelings and make you want to give up on everything you've been doing. And so I try to stay off the scale and just focus on how my clothes fit. Now, let me tell you, my clothes don't fit perfectly, so I know there's some weight to lose there, and I know I've gained some weight. However, I didn't think it was that much weight. So I don't want to focus on the pounds. We will weigh ourselves at the end of the week, but I don't want to focus on the weight. I really just want to focus on how I feel, and I want you to focus on that too, because again, you step on the scale and it can just be so demeaning. Of course, it's a great tool to measure your progress and to see how far you've come and how much further you will have to go, but I promise you, everybody's weight holds, everyone holds their weight differently. So my number may look completely different than your number, and we could be the same height, the exact same weight, and we'll still look completely different. So you have to think about that when you're thinking about weight, and don't get too caught up on the numbers, but it's really hard not to. And Lord knows I'm embarrassed by what the scale said. So again, I'm trying not to focus too much on that this week, but we're gonna hit this goal. I am determined to walk 15,000 steps every day, and I'm gonna bring you guys along for the ride. Okay? Oh, one thing, we are not changing anything about this week. So yes, I'm walking 15K steps a day. However, I am still going to the gym 5 times a week like I always do. I'm still eating the same meals and the same things like I always do. So nothing else is changing, except for we're just going to walk more and see how that affects our diet. How it affects our diet and our hunger, how it affects my training at the gym, and just how it affects my overall weight and just how I feel overall. Okay? All right, guys. What's up, y'all? We are back home, and you guys, let me straighten you out first. So we're back home, and it is 11:17 a.m. We are currently at 6,360 steps. So still have a little under 9,000 steps to go, which is a whole lot considering I was not doing 9,000 steps before this challenge throughout the entire day. So there's gonna be a lot of treadmill, like desk treadmill walking. It is pouring rain outside, so I can't go outside for a walk. Maybe it'll stop and I can go a little later just for a quick walk to get some more steps in. But it's gonna be a lot of desk treadmill walking, getting up to, just kind of walk around the house every few minutes, trying to get some extra steps in. And I think that's gonna be good practice for, going down to 10,000 steps and trying to keep up my 10,000 steps. It'll be good practice for what I can and can't do, right? So I don't know, the more I look at this, I was on the treadmill, I walked for 40 minutes today, and I'm still only and did a full workout, and I'm still only at 6,300 steps. So that just tells me this is going to be a lot harder than I initially thought. I knew it was going to be tough, but it's going to be a lot harder than I initially thought. So we're really going to have to get moving and get these steps in to get just under 9,000 more to go. So right now we're gonna start with some food because your girl did some fasted workouts today. So we're gonna start with some food, and let me show you what I'm gonna eat. what we're gonna have for breakfast. We are going to have this Jimmy Dean's Meat Lovers Simple Scrambles. FYI, I did already have 2 pieces of bacon too. My husband cooked some bacon, so I ate 2 pieces of that. So I'm gonna add that. I'm gonna track my calories this week and make sure I keep up on that too, just to see how many calories I'm eating. I'm not eating any differently, but I'm gonna track them just to see. But we're gonna have this Jimmy Dean's Simple Scrambles Meat Lovers scramble, and this has a ton of protein in it. I need to go to the store and get some more of this, so that's how I'm gonna go get some more steps in, because we're gonna go to the store and I'm gonna walk around the store for a little bit. But this is 22 grams of protein. I've shown you guys this before. This is one of my favorite ways to get some good protein in first thing in the morning. And then to get even more protein in it, I am going to add some liquid egg whites. This is a great way to get protein for like no calories at all. So 3 tablespoons of this, which I usually do a 1/3 cup, which is 6 tablespoons. That is what I put in it. Is 50, it'll be 50 calories, and it'll give me 10 extra grams of protein. So that's already 32 grams of protein right there. I'm gonna throw some spinach in it, and we're just gonna have an entire breakfast. And then I'm gonna eat an apple with it as well to just keep me even more full. And then to get even more protein in, we're of course going to have our protein water. This is the Protein 20 protein drink. It has 0 grams of sugar and 20 grams of protein in it. So this is going to come up to close to 50 grams of protein just for breakfast. So let's get started. Y'all, so it is now currently 1:50 p.m. and we are sitting at 7,000. Can you see that? 7,110 steps. It's probably not focusing. It's not focusing, but 7,110 steps. Just take my word for it. So we have still about 8,000 steps to go. So I'm gonna jump on my desk treadmill and see how many steps I can get in. What's up, y'all? It is way later in the day. It's like 8 o'clock. Close the door.
Yes, 8:56.
Oh, we gotta get the keys. Grab the keys so we can go to the mailbox. It's 8:01 p.m. and y'all, let me tell you how many steps I'm at. Who are you talking about hello to? The video? You silly Billy.
What? Mommy?
Huh?
That way or that way?
That way. It's 8:01 p.m. and I only have 11,869 steps in. So I still have about a little over 3,000 to go. So we're gonna walk to the mailbox up the street and try to get some steps in.
So I can fuck the world for 72 hours. Damn, I got bitches. Damn, I got bitches.
What's up, y'all? Good morning. Start of day 2 of this challenge. It's Tuesday, the 8th, is it? 9th? 8th, something like that. And we are on a family trip to the zoo. So we're about to head to the zoo. So I'm about to get all of my steps in, hopefully. We did finish last night. I finished strong, a little over 15,000 steps at about 9:30. And then I took the watch off. So here it is, 9:59 a.m. I have 1,681 steps. So just about 13,300 something to go. Hopefully the zoo will knock out a lot of that. And if I have to come home and get on my treadmill, that's what I have to do. But we're going to do a lot of walking today. So.
Situations will arise in our lives, but you gotta be smart about it. Celebrations with the guys I sacrificed, cause I knew you could not sleep without it. While I love you, you are my girl. You see,
It's way later, still Tuesday. It is currently 6:27 p.m. and we got back from the zoo around, can I get this right here? Yeah. We got back from the zoo around 3 something and I got a lot, I took my makeup off. I got a lot of steps in at the zoo. So it's 6:27, like I said, and we are currently at 10,928 steps. So I have just, it just changed to 11,035. So I have just under 4,000 steps to get in before the end of the day. So I'm about to make some dinner, which should get me some steps. And then I'm probably going to go outside, take a little walk, or I might walk on my desk treadmill, one or the other. Today actually wasn't too bad. I just needed to come home and kind of sit down for a minute. I had just about 10,000 steps when we got home. And I was like, I just need to sit down because we had been walking around for like 5 hours and I just wanted to rest. So I've been sitting for the past few hours doing some editing. And now I'm back up. Like I said, I'm going to cook and we're going to knock out the rest of these steps, y'all. Got my face mask on, looking crazy. But it is 10:37 and I'm on my last bit of steps for the day. I've been sitting down for the longest. I took a walk. I went outside to play basketball for a little bit and I've just been kind of sitting for the past like hour doing some more editing. So let me show y'all where we are. Right now I am at 14,461. Are we focused? We are not. 14,461 is where we are. So we have a little over 500 steps to go. I mean, I'm about to get in the shower, but I want to finish this up now. So I'm about to just pace this room right here and get this over with. Let's go. What? Day 2 in the books. What's up, you guys? We are on day 3 of our 15K a day walking challenge, and I'm actually feeling really good, y'all. Last night we waited too late to finish those steps, so we're not going to do that again tonight, but I'm actually feel pretty darn good today. Like, I don't feel tired. I thought I would just feel tired. Maybe my legs would be hurting from walking so much over what I normally walk throughout the day, but it really hasn't been too bad. I mean, it's only day 3, so we'll see what we look like on day 7, but it hasn't been terrible. Let me tell you guys, hold on, I'm gonna show you on my watch where we are for the day. Currently it is 10:58 a.m. and I am at 4,552 steps for the day. So we still have quite a ways to go, a little over 10,000 steps, but we'll get them in. I went to an Orange Theory class this morning, so that's how I got so many steps in. Ran about 1.5 miles, so that was really good. And now I'm just going to try to do some walking on my treadmill throughout the day, probably take a little maybe walking break outside today. And like I said, we're going to get this in way before 11 o'clock today. I do not want to be trying to walk around my house at 10:30, just trying to get extra steps in. So let's get the day started.
Only been a few hours, but it feel like days. Only been days, but it feel like months. Been gone for a year, only know like months. Life go fast when you know what you want. At this time, doing what I want. Hope you doing what you want. But what you want? I don't know. My new bitch look like Tyler Perry. But she don't love me, she too scary. My old bitch fun like Jackie Brown.
What's up, y'all? It's 2:07 p.m. day 5, and we've hit our 15,000 steps every single day. But today's day 5. Like I said, it's 2:08 p.m. Guess how many? Guess how many steps I got? 889. 2:08 p.m. So we're about to pull out our trusty treadmill and try to get some steps in before I head to the gym. I'm going to the gym around 3, so I'm gonna try to get a couple thousand steps in, a few thousand steps in before I go to the gym because I'm messing up right now. Okay, so y'all, I got on a treadmill for like 5 minutes and I was like, screw that, we're just gonna go to the gym. Because I do not feel like, I don't have no water. Why am I playing? But yeah, I was like, screw that. We're just going to head to the gym. So I'm only at like 2,400 steps. And it's almost 3 o'clock. We have so much time to make up. Where's my water? I have so many steps to make up for. So I'm going to go to the gym. I'm going to do some sprints. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do some sprints. And I'm gonna do some lifting and I'm gonna do more sprints, and hopefully we can at least be at like 8,000 steps by the time we leave the gym. Pray for me. Oh, this seat is so hot. Shit. Oh, it's so hot. We have leather seats. Oh God, leather seats in the summertime are the worst. Oh, come on. I have like 3rd-degree burns. Okay, I was about to leave the camera at home. It's so hot. I was about to leave the camera at home, but I thought I'd talk to you guys for a second because I just wanted to give you an update on kind of how I'm feeling, how I'm doing, and all of that. So, like I was telling you guys before, my average step count per day was about 6 to 7, maybe sometimes 8,000. And so this is literally double plus some what I usually do, this 15,000 steps, right? So just thinking this through, like I always work out. I work out 5 times a week. You guys know that. But doing these steps just on top of the workouts, at the first few days were fine, right? The first like 2-3 days I was good. Yesterday was day 4. My feet and like calves just were super exhausted. Like I didn't want to move once I got back in the house. And I did a lot of outdoor walking yesterday. Like, I didn't touch my desk treadmill. I did a lot of outdoor walking. I did do some sprints at the gym, but I had like 10,000 steps to get in after I came back from the gym. So that was a lot of freaking walking yesterday. And like I said, my legs, my calves, all of that were just a little sore, and I just wanted to do nothing but sit once I was done. Not sore, but they just hurt. They just felt like they were tired, and I just wanted to do nothing but sit once I got done with the 15,000 steps. So I mean, yesterday was the most exhausting day. Day 4 was definitely the most exhausting day. The first 3 days I was like, oh, I could do this. It wasn't easy. Like, it definitely required more effort, but I was good, and I was like, oh, this is cool. I can do this. Yesterday, I was like, oh my God, 3 more days I need for this challenge to be over. And today, I still feel like I'm still feeling the same way. Like, I'm ready for this challenge to be over at this point. Like, you've had your fun, but now it's time for it to be over. That's how I'm feeling. And so I got to get through today, Saturday, and Sunday. And this is where the real test is going to come through, because my probably lowest moving days are Saturday and Sunday, unless I'm doing like an all-day shopping day or something, which I am not. I get the least amount of movement on the weekends, and I think that's just because most of the time I don't work out on the weekends. I might work out one day, but most of the time I don't work out on the weekends. I certainly really don't take any walks on the weekends. We're usually busy doing something, going somewhere, and so I'm not really walking. And so it's going to be it's going to make me be really intentional with carving out that time this weekend to get my walks in, because that's just not something that I would normally do. So I'm really interested to see how tomorrow will work and how Sunday will work, because I am, like, I don't know, I'm a little skeptical, y'all. I want to get it in. I'm going to get it in. Not I want to get it in. I'm going to get it in. I'm going to figure it out. I'm going to carve out the time. But it's definitely going to take some intentionality on my part to make sure that it gets done. So yeah, that's how I've been feeling so far. I haven't been super hungry. Like, I thought I was going to be more hungry just because I'm doing more activity, but I haven't been super hungry. And I've been super tempted to get on the scale, even though I hate the scale and I normally don't get on it. I've been super tempted to get on the scale just to see if there's been a difference, but I'm gonna wait that out until Monday morning, and then we'll see. And I did this challenge at the perfect time too, because I'm definitely going out of town on Tuesday. So Monday morning we'll weigh ourselves and see if this really did make a difference by getting those extra steps in. So 3 more days, y'all. Stick with me.
I wanna know what she took down. Will you be my leading lady? I wanna cut your head down, no maybe. In the meantime, it's some me time.
See, guys, what's up? It is day 7 of our 15K steps a day challenge. I didn't talk to y'all much yesterday just because I just didn't feel like talking. I didn't feel like walking. I didn't feel like doing nothing, but I got it done. I did have a little video clip at the end of the day, but y'all, your girl didn't feel like doing anything yesterday. I knew Saturday and Sunday was gonna kill me, but yesterday was hard, but I got it done, and I'm so proud of myself for that. However, today is Sunday. It's the last day of the challenge. It's currently 3:04 p.m. and I have 6,796 steps in. I did go to Orange Theory this morning, so that helped me get some steps. So just shy of 7,000 steps. So we have a little over 8,000 to go. We're headed to my daughter's soccer game, her first soccer game of the fall season, and I'm going to try to get some steps in while I'm there, and then when I come back, probably try to go on a family walk, all of that, and just end out this challenge right. I'm really excited because I haven't stepped on the scale, but I do feel really good this week, and I feel like I've tightened up a little bit just from the walking. So don't underestimate the power of walking. Now, I don't know that for sure. Every car wants to drive past when I'm talking. Now, I don't know that for sure, but I will have like definite numbers for you guys, and we'll do like our final weigh-in in the morning and all of that. And I'll give you really my final thoughts on the challenge and what I think I can reasonably do moving forward. But I swear, I feel like I'm tightening up a little bit. So we're headed to the soccer game. I will kind of keep you guys posted today, okay? So we're back from the game. They won 4-1. My girl scored a goal back there. But I have about 7,800 more steps to go. It's 6 p.m. So we're gonna take a full family walk to Dollar General. The kids want to get some candy. And it's right around the corner, so we're gonna take a full family walk there. I'm hoping that should give me the majority of my steps, because I do have some packing and stuff to do tonight since we're going out of town this week. So I want to work on some things, and I just want to get this over with so I can start working on some things when I get back. So hopefully this takes care of the majority of the steps for the challenge, and we have completed 15K steps in 7 days.
Someone help me. Oh, Dad, there's also an app called Swing Monkey, and it's so much fun.
That's all I need. That's all I need. Girl, that's all I need. That's all I need. Girl, that's all I need. All you sexy. She crowned me the best thing. Your body is a blessing. You know the good just a free when your breast ring. Me having a ride on me. Roll up your company in slowly. Girl, I wanna be your one and only. Put down the iPhone, stop flex. Bad man thing, girl, you done flex. Girl, me don't care about your ex. About weed and sex. Me concerned for your time. Concerned for your time. Me concerned for your time. That's all I.
So we've come to the end of the challenge. We've come to the end of the challenge. As you guys can see, I did complete the challenge for all 7 days. I hit 15K steps. I didn't think I was going to be able to do it, but I did it, and your girl has some thoughts. So let's start with the pros. Overall, I loved the challenge. I loved challenging myself, first of all. And so to be able to walk 15K steps when average I was walking less than 7K steps it was just a super accomplishing feeling at the end to know that, oh my God, I was able to do this. I was able to set a goal. I was able to stick with it and maintain it throughout the duration of the challenge. Now, it was only 7 days, so it wasn't like it was for 30 days, which that's in my mind. That's kind of brewing in my mind to do next. But it was for 7 days. There was good weather conditions, so it wasn't like, it was the dead of winter. I feel like this would really be a challenge in the dead of winter, but it wasn't that. And so not to take anything away from it, because it was still a challenge, but overall I just felt great. I felt energized most of the time. There was I think around the 3rd day where I was like, man, my legs hurt a little bit, but I just had to get used to that. And I was just so energized the entire time. So I loved doing this challenge. The challenge also showed me that if I can do 15K steps, I can do 10K steps easily on a daily basis. There's no reason I shouldn't be able to hit that goal of 10K steps if I can hit 15K steps for a week. So that is very exciting, because that was my ultimate goal. Like I told you guys in the beginning of the video, my ultimate goal is to walk 10 to 12K steps a day, every single day, no matter what's going on. So the fact that I'm able to hit 15K means I should be able to easily hit 10K with no problems. And then walking, of course, is low impact. You can do walking anywhere, right? You can get your steps in anywhere. You don't have to set foot outside. You don't have to have a treadmill. You can just walk in your house. For me, that would get kind of boring. I love to get the fresh air, but you don't have to have any special equipment. You don't have to be in any type of shape to walk. You just need to put one foot in front of the other. And again, you can do that anywhere at any time. You can do it while you're working. You can do it while you're watching TV. You can do it while you're scrolling your phone. And so walking is just such an underrated way to burn some extra calories. And that's what walking these steps is about, right? You hear all the time people want to walk 10K steps. So why do they want to walk 10K steps? When you walk 10K steps, or any extra steps on top of the steps that you've been walking, you are burning extra calories. And you're burning extra calories without getting yourself so revved up, like just going to the gym and doing a workout. I'm going to come back and I'm going to be hungry, right? When I just go walk, I'm not extra hungry. I don't get hungry afterwards. So I get to burn calories while not revving up my appetite on top of that. So it's just such an underrated way to help aid in your weight loss. Now, there were a couple cons. The one is that walking 15K steps a day is time consuming. I am not just sitting at home all day. I work a full-time job, as you guys know. I do work remote, so that helps, but it is time consuming. So if you're going in the office every day, you're going to have to find ways to get up from your desk and walk around the office, walk around, you know, maybe outside the office, and wherever you are, you're going to have to find ways to get up and get that done and walk throughout the day, or you're going to be spending your evening walking. 15K steps is not something you're going to do in 10 minutes, right? So you're going to have to find those little pockets where you can just get up and walk for 10 minutes and get in a few steps, right? Get up, walk for 5 minutes and get in a few steps, and you're going to have to be intentional about it. So if you're not intentional about walking the 15K steps, it's just not going to happen. So you want to make sure you're keeping that in mind throughout the day, so you're not leaving all of your steps for the end of the day and then it feels like a more daunting task than it really is. And then the only other con, like I said, on the third day, I just wasn't used to walking that much. I was doubling my steps, double plus my steps. So on the third day, my legs were kind of tired when I woke up, but it wasn't anything that hindered me, right? So when that happened, I found that walking different times throughout the day was super helpful, right? And it also enabled me just to get up and do activities. So there were times when I was like, oh, I'm going to walk and go, you know, take my daughter to get some ice cream. Instead of driving, we're just going to walk to the ice cream shop. I'm going to walk to the smoothie place instead of driving to the smoothie place and going through the drive-thru, which is what I normally would have done. It helps you be intentional about those things and say, I don't have to start my car and get in my car. I can just walk. It'll take me a few extra minutes, but it's fine. And that's what I find myself doing even after the challenge is now over. I find myself walking more places and really being intentional about getting more steps in. So I hope this video was helpful for you. If you're going to try this challenge, let me know down below. I'm definitely going to continue, you guys. I am on my 10 to 12K step journey now. And again, I hope this video was helpful and entertaining for you. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you guys so much for joining me on this journey, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.